What's up, man? This is Kane Frost, and today's discussion is going to be when the woman you're dealing with, when she has a boyfriend, and how do you go about talking to somebody like that, right? Because there's going to be probably some instances where the chick might tell you that you're talking to that she does have a boyfriend, and maybe she's just saying that to you not to proceed or pursue her, trying to get her number and all that stuff. She's just not feeling you that way. But there's going to be some times that maybe the girl, maybe she does have a boyfriend, or she tells you she has a boyfriend because whatever, she really does. And then how do you go about trying to advance on that and get her number and stuff like that? Well, just know that the common standard is what comes around goes around. You should always know that if you get a girl by making her break up with her boyfriend, or if you're making her cheat on her boyfriend, just know that you're going to be cheated on come down the road with another person that you're going to be involved with. You may or may not know it, just like if she cheats on her boyfriend, he doesn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So always have that in the back of your mind when you do, when you want to go ahead and do something like that, when you're really invested in some girl and you really see her as wife material, that's a possibility that's going to come back around. Because basically whatever you're seeking is what you're gonna attract. You're gonna get it back the same way, and when you do mess around with something like that, with a girl having, in a relationship or something like that, it may not work out for you, because let's say that you really do like this girl and you guys really do hit it off, and she does have a boyfriend, and then she does cheat on. Maybe she's saying that she's on the way out or something like that. Because there's a lot of times, there's a lot of girls that are going to be trying to set up a new boyfriend or a new relationship while they're in a relationship, because they're on the way out. That's a very tricky situation, because you can get really invested into somebody, and then, she decides, to go back to him. Maybe she spent some time away from him, a couple of weeks or something. She's been messing with you, and then now she's put aside all the bad things that they've been getting arguments over, and she's been seeing the good things about him. And then now he's come back, and the boyfriend, and he's making amends, and he's doing a lot of things that when they first got together, they got her really emotional and interested about him. So now she's really feeling him, and then she goes back to him. When you were messing with her, you should have already known that she wasn't over whatever she had been dealing with, and now you're trying to spark that new thing in her. And maybe it was cool for her at first, but more of her feelings and her bond was with another guy. Maybe they were together for 5 years, and you can't just throw away 5 years in a couple of weeks or a month, a couple of months. You can't throw away 5 years. So maybe she likes that, and she's gonna go back to him, So you always got to remember that if you grow feelings for some girl while she's in a relationship, just know that she's not fully, she hasn't gotten out of that stuff. It's when I talk to women, and even if they're in a marriage, a lot of times there's women that'll tell me that they're thinking about leaving, or they're going through divorce. Most of the times they're still married, but they're not happy together, or husband sleeping on the couch, or they're starting to see other people, or whatever it is. But even that is I don't even mess with that, because divorce is, I've never been in divorce, but from what I've heard, and I've from friends and stuff, is that it's bad, and they gotta fully get over that. If you decide to get with a girl, like I said, she's married or something like that, they gotta get over that big divorce, and that's going to be really financially emotional, and a lot of, they got to settle a lot of stuff before they move on. And even after that, I think mentally they just want to hurry up and get out of that relationship and just see what's out there. But I don't think relationship-wise they're even in that capacity to find somebody new. They still need to get over whatever they've been dealing with for X amount of years. If they were married for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they need time to decompress from all that to actually be free mentally. Even if a girl said she's mentally checked out 6 months ago, she still needs to be out single for like 6 months before she can really, get involved, or even to a year, whatever it is they've been, however that long they were together. She needs to really decompress from that whole situation to be free to give it all she's got in her love and all that stuff to somebody else, somebody new, because she's still emotionally wrapped up in her old stuff, So, I'm just saying, I'm throwing marriage out there because it's almost similar to it, where the girl just can't throw away, being together with somebody and then just jump in with you. And if she does do that, just know that the way the relationship started is the way it's going to end. So if it started you or her cheating on her man and breaking up with him to come to you, just know that when you're over with, she's going to cheat on you and then break up with you and move on to the next guy. The way it starts is the way it ends. So you got to really think about that stuff if you want to get involved with somebody that has a boyfriend. To me, it's a big waste of time, like I said, because the girl is not fully free, and you don't want to, get all these, feelings and all that stuff when they really shouldn't be there, because the girl wasn't free to begin with, and, you're just, I don't know, maybe she's good looking. Like I said, maybe you guys hit it off right, but you're playing with fire, and it may or may not work. You might have heard some stories that it did work or whatever, but it's always going to be tricky, and especially, man, if you know the person, if you know the guy, even if it's a friend through a friend or something like that, that's even worse, because now you're going to be making friends decide who they should be loyal to, more of you, more of them, when all that stuff gets revealed, because it's going to come out, man, eventually, that you were cheating on his girl while they were still together, and people have to pick sides of who they're going to want to be friends with. So, it's best, man, to just find a girl that's free. That's the bottom line. When a girl has a boyfriend, you can be just the emotional high at first, because she's getting what she used to got from her current boyfriend, and she's no longer getting any more. And you're the new guy, so you're giving her that dopamine effect, where she's just getting that rush of the whole new thing, and it might just die when it fizzles out. She goes back to the other guy, maybe she needs that from another guy after you. She keeps doing that, cheating on her boyfriend just to get that high, but emotionally she's invested with the boyfriend. She loves that guy mentally and all that other stuff, but maybe she's not in love with him like me. Maybe he's not giving her the sex that she wants physically side, so maybe she's just seeking the sex part from somebody else. Maybe that guy fell like out of love with her, but she still likes him emotionally, and he's just not giving her the sex. So now she's going out looking for the sex, and then you happen to come along, and then you know what I'm saying, you guys hit it off in the sex part, but that's all it is. But then you get emotionally involved with her, emotionally attached, and she was never looking for that. She was just looking for the sex, and once that fades away, you know what I'm saying, and it's good, now she wants to find it from another guy, and you were just there for that one time. So yeah, man, you can definitely get emotionally caught up in stuff, something like that, and you don't want to be there. you know. So that's my whole thing on women that have boyfriends. Like I said, they could just say that at the very beginning just so you don't pursue them and ask them for their number, or they really could. And it's up to you to decide if you want to go down that route. Last thing is just don't be friends with if you really want to see her, like if you see her romantically, don't think by being her friend like a shoulder to cry on during her breakup or their boyfriend, and then when she does break up with him, you're going to be that guy that's going to be there to see as the next potential her next potential partner. That's never going to happen. You're just now going to become her best friend, her gay male boyfriend, somebody that she's just not going to see you as attractive. So if you really do see her as attractive and you really do see something between her, then you need to be honest with her and just tell her, like, look, hey, I like you, and I want to see you romantically, but you got a boyfriend, so I know you're going through some stuff. When that stuff is over with, let me know, and then you just keep dating other women and don't even focus on her. Because if you focus on her, then you're just messing yourself up. When she does get free, you're going to be too anxious to want to hurt and see her. So don't focus on her. Let her go through her stuff and let her get over everything, and then hit her up after like a couple of months after, maybe even a month after, just see where she's at. But don't be her friend, because being her friend, then you're gonna friend zone yourself, and you'll never be able to get out of a friend zone. I'm gonna actually make a video about that, on how to not put yourself in the friend zone. That's a whole different topic. All right, man. So anyways, that's about it on this one. It's dealing with women who have boyfriends, and that's my opinion on it. And this is Kayne Frost, and if you do like this video and find it of any value, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. This is my book, Be the Fire in Their Eyes. It is a gentleman's dating guide. All right, man. Till the next time, peace, and I am out.